ladies and Germans, how are you all doing? I am Con Ulrich.
And I'm Wang Ru. Hello, hello, hello.
And folks, we promised you a ripper of a game, and it is Thursday. And for some people, it's throwback. For us, wow, it's 3-on-3 action. We are fighting over here on Pointe du Hoc, so 3 words in the name, 3 players on 3 players. Rang, who's duking it out?
Well, on the left-hand side in blue, we have KixMax, it's 3rd Canadian, salsasut as 4th Armoured, and Inkredyble as the 15th Scots. That's a good one, I like that. And on the right-hand side, on the Axis side, we have mickeey as 3rd Fallschirm, Sombra as 91st, and Lauw as 9th Panzer Division.
You know, it's kind of fun to see some of these guys here on here. Like, honestly, 3rd Canadian and the Scots at the same time?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun divisions. I mean, we've got 3rd Fallschirm, Row, 9th Panzer. Definitely just a really fun, even matchup, I'd have to say. And on a pretty good map as well. So it's probably a lot of action as per usual for a 3-on-3.
And frankly, looking at these setups, yeah, we're going to have some rather hefty amounts of action pretty damn quick. Sombra to the north looks like he's going to probably get overmatched by the early AVRE and Churchills coming out over here from Monsieur Inkredibles 15 Scots. But regardless, kind of stoked for this. These are all powerhouses, sort of.
Yeah, these are all pretty damn good divisions. There's no real stinkers here.
Now, salsasut, how is that really going to work? You think that he's just going to steamroll what he's up against? Oh yeah, he's up against the 20th, 9th. Wow, sorry, 9th Panzer. He's just up against the 9th Panzer. You think he's going to steamroll him, or is that just going to be?
I think he's going to at least defend. Whether he can push through an attack, that's a better question, because the area he's attacking into is really good Panzer II, Panzer Run territory. And yes, those Hellcats are really annoying, but they're not good against close-range autocannons, and it'd be really difficult for him to push through. Do have Abrams though, and that's really going to be the kicker. But at the same time, it's a lot of Panzer strikes here from Lauw, so he's prepared.
Excellent. I actually hoping you would make that call out as well. Now, the Germans take a very, very even, I would say, defensive line across the entire field. It's going to start kicking off to the north? Not quite. All right. Close. Okay. First shots ring out in the center part of the map. Flammenwerfer moving on in. And popping smoke. That seems like a great idea. Outside of that, I guess that's troop and spam to the north. And down to the south, 4th Armor starts to kind of engage that mortar half-track.
Not the best spot for mortar half-track. May want to get him out of dodge here. Or, you know, smoke yourself.
I think it's the smoke. Yep.
Yeah.
Of course, it does have the unenviable issue of cutting off a good amount of sight lines for that Pigren.
Yeah, and that mortar as well.
Ooh, yeah, you're right.
It's going to be tough for that mortar to get a safe spot on that Abrams. There's no real, like, 1.2 kilometer shot that he could get on the Abrams. That's going to be a bit risky.
To the north, we are having some rather hefty engagements, but then again, the Death Star has not yet cleared itself to fire. The second that happens, that's when the rubber meets the road here. And looking where he is, ooh, this P4 is just not going to see him. That's so close. Redeploys, I don't know, another 30 meters to the north. That'd be pretty beastly.
The Afra?
No, the Pack 40 to the north.
Oh yeah.
He would have had a beautiful little side shot here, but just a bit too far to the south. And now that he's announced his position, it's probably a better idea to recite, but whatever.
Down south, 4th Armoured. Managed to make a nice sort of dent so far into the 9th Panzer's line, forcing them out of 3 or 4 back, and just rifles galore. But we do see the Panzer II being brought in, and he's doing a pretty good job. Close range.
More than that, too, these peak runs really could be capturing a couple of these squads, but they're just taking a much more, let's say, definitive posture. If we kill them, we don't have to worry about them getting loose later on.
Yep. 4th Armoured's real, like, power down south all really hinges on Abrams, yeah.
Yes.
If Abrams goes down, like, could probably make a good counter push.
Well, the question is, though, that the 9th doesn't have a whole lot of real defensive positions other than where they are right now. If you push back past where the 4th Armored is, Especially where Creighton Abrams is. You have, what, those 2 tree lines, and then it's really kind of difficult to get to that next one.
Yeah, Ninth really wants to try to hold him to his position, because it's a really good counter against Hellcat. Lovely counter against Hellcat. It's probably going to be hard for him to push past it, as that open field is Hellcat hell. But if he can hold his area, he should be fine.
And not to be outdone by the ferocity of fighting, though, KixMax and mickeey are definitely going at it. The Panzer up there is getting some really decent work done, taking out a couple of lighter vehicles between the 2 of them. And the LG-40, this thing is such a weird-looking piece of equipment, but it's so hard to hate on it.
I know, it's pretty cute. It's like, hey, we got like a little AT gun, a nice small package. It's also an IG-18 in a nice small package.
Ooh, and a 210 being called in the center part of the map. I'm gonna like this bomb.
Yeah, that's pretty good hits here. And we've got a B1. Yeah, it's a B1. And he's gonna come down, I think he's gonna try and get Abrams.
No, he's going after AA. Never mind. He was going after AA, but apparently that's not part of the 12-step program. Oh, you know why? Because we had a Mustang coming on.
Yeah. Which is a good call. That was a bit anticlimactic, but you really can't be affording to lose those Mighty Ducks.
No, you cannot.
Indeed.
No, you cannot.
Up north here, we've seen Inkredyble. Man's making a nice little flank around here, the Churchill Mark V.
Well, one thing he's not going to be doing is seeing that Stuart getting used anymore. It gets knocked out with one shot, at least gets a bailout.
And all of Sombra's stuff is pretty much pulled in. If the Scots did have like a Panzer Alpha, which obviously they don't, all this infantry being bunched up is just a lovely target. It's just trying to get artillery, but fortunately Scots don't really have much artillery in their face.
Yeah, they don't even have an off-map, do they? They don't even have that.
No.
That's a shame. That would have been absolutely devastating.
Yeah. We do have an Avro in the Churchill, so it's just going to be about picking them off one by one. But the Renault tank is going to be holding this ground. And yes, he has armor penetration value, so he could
He forced a shot at it, yeah.
Penetrate the Churchill 5. Could. Not probably, but could.
I think it's more likely the Churchill's just going to overwhelm his rather pathetic armor with HE shells.
Yeah, that's probably what will happen.
But it is 53-47, and a slight bulge is forming in the German lines here. B1 getting pushed back as Spitfires kind of doing their thing as well. No, sorry, ME-109. B1 left a little while ago. Check back in on the 4th Armor down to the south. Abrams is still doing strong. He's trying to engage that Martyr. Shouldn't be too difficult here. That freaking AA half-track is just doing work.
Yeah, Hellcat stinks a kill on the Martyr, yeah.
Ooh, I didn't even see the Hellcat there. Okay, yeah.
Just snuck on. That's the thing of Hellcats. They just sneak on. They just sneak on in, completely unannounced. They don't even knock on the door. They just barge in your home, and before you know it.
That's all cats everywhere, though, man. Like they just kind of walk in. They think they own the place.
I know, it's completely crazy.
I'm a dog person. I won't lie.
Same. I'm more of a dog person myself.
Panzer II Lukes is gonna get wrecked by this Hellcat. Yep, and there it goes. Yeah. Heck, that might even have been the CGMC for all I know.
But yeah, 9th Flying Panther is definitely starting to lose
a little bit too
some
much.
of their momentum. They didn't really have much momentum, but their defense is up north. They still have stuff here to hold with. You see, he has a lot of his Panther Grenadiers and hold fire, which is a smart call. Just, yeah, Hellcat and Abrams is a real annoying combo, as well as the M15 and M21.
B1 gets taken out in the north, by the way.
Mustang?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Spitfire, excuse me.
Spitfire. Churchill does go down, yo.
Yes, well, the PaK-40 had it on the road a long time, so...
Yeah. So it's going to stop that flank at least. So we still have that MMG carrier trying to push his way through.
And he will, for a time, until, of course, more of this infantry gets brought on up to pop the blister. Yeah, but this 210 is now completely worthless. It's fired as the last barrage. It's not going to do a whole lot with it, but hey.
Yeah. I want to see Savrio get into position. If he positions the average on the other side of that hedgerow, he just has perfect shots on all of that 91st infantry.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to get that on a sight. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
He extends about 150 meters southeast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a perfect spot for him.
Meanwhile, the poor scout, not realizing whatever hit him, gets completely obliterated, really, by a 210 shell.
Poor bugger.
Yeah, indeed. Down to the south, do we have another... Now that we had another B1 down there, but there's an awful lot of ground fire. There's no way in heck he's going to get through that.
A lot of smoke here from like Panzer, really trying to block out Abrams' line of sight. We are seeing an enemy cavalry breaking his way through in the northern little area here. This is going pretty well. Hellcat repositioned down south, so he's really like opting himself to try and push all flanks essentially.
Well, one thing I'd like to see a little bit more of, a little bit more mingling of forces. I cannot help but feel that a Panzer Abwehr down to the south would have been very, very helpful. A 250 meter range would have been great for taking out a couple of these vehicles at least.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not for nothing, the P-Grunts though. It's nice to see, you know, the Faust, but the Faust has 150 meters, and that 100 meters is really, really important.
Yeah, it is pretty important indeed. But thing is, Lauw, he's still holding. I mean, it's just getting really, really like tough now. He's lost a lot, and Full Armored has many vehicles here, but he's still holding onto his area at least.
Ask yourself this, though. I mean, what else is there to do? He's not going to go and be like, okay, you know what, I'm going to surrender the field.
No. He just needs... His main objective at the moment should be trying to just kill tanks, essentially. Like, knock off those cavalries, M8s and Abrams and all of that. Probably with some good Panzer Shrek shots, most likely.
Well, there's one of them right now, and it's up. He shoots for the scout car. Oh, no, that wasn't him. Okay. Scout car is somebody else. Oh, there it is. There's the cavalry kill. All right, there we go.
That's exactly what he needs. Getting Panzer IVs now. We got a B1 down south. As mickeey is providing some fire support. If that B1 can kill something, that'll be good. He's going for Abrams. Ammo storage shit.
He's still gonna die though. Between the CGMC and the Spitfire and all that other ground fire, yeah, he's definitely toast.
Yeah.
There's one rocket plane coming on in, trying to engage the Spitfire before he goes down. And nope, he's gonna go down anyway.
Yeah, that rocket plane's probably not gonna long for that road either.
He's gonna turn and burn at least. I mean, Spitfire might get a couple of bursts. It's not gonna do a whole lot.
Oh yeah.
Another 210 coming on into the center. MG carrier to the north might get taken on out by some Shreks. It seems such a waste to put a Shrek into an MMG carrier.
I know, it's probably cost more money, just like the rocket itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Not, but you get the idea.
But it's still a +1 over here for the Allies. And there goes the MMG carrier, and now we just have rifles and a rifle leader cut off from the rest of the world.
Yeah, that was a pretty good Boge. Yeah, it's Inkredyble had for quite a while, but it is about... Oh, no, it reconnects. There we go. 6-pounder. And no, now it's cut off. Oh, right.
Oh,
no.
Is that a bulge in your pocket? Just happy to see me, Mr. Inkredyble.
I think he's very happy to see you, Khan. I know I am.
Aww. Can we just say about that for the record? I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more veterancy when SD2 comes out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see this more stuff.
Yep, including Hungarians.
And 10-man SMG squads.
Oh no, that's gonna be disgusting.
That's gonna be
disgusting. It's the ROA troops on the Eastern Front fighting for their actual country.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. But in the north, I'm surprised that Sombra's troops have not been aggressed on really that much. It might just be because there's so much freaking infantry fire support.
I think it's just
you can't do it. It's impossible,
there's too much stuff. Yeah. And the Scots, they don't really have that rocket artillery or, they have much more precision tools to really deal with stuff. It would just take them a little bit too long, I think, to just blow up every single building individually, one by one.
I am trying to figure out who's going to get the advantage down here in the south. I mean, like we talked about, 4th Armor has been absolutely blitzing a lot of the 9th material, but the 9th again has a super strong defensive position. Like, where are you gonna break through on this map?
I know. It's gonna be a tough map to move through. It's complete and utter hetero hell. The entirety of
actually, you know what? You see that peak ground is on hold fire just to the north of that scrum in the south?
Yeah.
That right there, well, with all the surrounding peak grounds?
Yeah.
That right there, if you extend east-west along that, west, that's definitely a position for the Germans to break through. I'm not sure how simple that might be.
It's definitely an option by the crossroads for sure. Oh, the M8 gonna get killed up north by the Panzer IV. We got 2 Panzer IVs also down south engaging. Just need some more infantry and he could probably retake his forest. But we got the Hellcat coming around the corner. And those Panzer IVs are really a bit too close to one another. I mean, you know, squad tactics and all, but they're gonna be taking suppressive fire.
Theoretically, you would think they should get some kind of accuracy on them. Falling back, I guess, is probably the best he's going to hope for.
Bazooka on the run. Damn. Rocket plane on Abrams. Not enough.
Look at all that ground fire. He's going to take it off by ground fire.
Yep.
Jesus.
You do not mash a full farmage of airplanes, because they just get those M15s. And all you need is 3 M15s, and as you see, you're good. You're completely fine.
Ironically, the M15s weren't the things that were firing. One was, perhaps, but there's no one there that just did absolutely nothing. He still has a full ammunition load.
Oh! Well, useless bugger.
Exactly. Just kind of just hanging on out.
Oh no, it's a supply truck nearby, actually.
I was hoping you weren't going to notice that. I saw that, and I was like, just maybe he won't see it.
If I didn't see it, I think the viewers would have as well.
Oh, yeah.
We'd have to fight the comments, and you never fight the comments, Khan. You never fight the comments.
I know that the commenters are smarter than I am, let's put it that way.
And me too.
Oh, definitely, without a doubt.
Yeah, I know. God damn it.
Bro. I meant you were smarter than me, not that they were...
Oh no, I thought you meant the comments.
Oh, no. Are you serious? Oh. I haven't either.
That's something we'd have to test in the ring. It's a bit like a Steel Division trivia night.
Oh, you would destroy me. You know what? Again, I still think we should celebrate our first SD2 cast with a bingo. So, people out there want to help us develop that, I would be more than happy to do bingo.
Same here.
That'd be fantastic. I know. Proto Soccer. I know you've been watching these videos. I know you're definitely on board. Help us develop it. We'll go for it. Up to the north, we do have ourselves a small brace of 396 artillery pieces. It's enough to break the deadlock by taking out those 25 pounders on the opposite side. And indeed, the Germans are able to claw back to at least a nothing game.
Yep, the Allies are still in the lead. They have a very nice point of advantage, but still, we're only 3 minutes away from sea face. It still can really be anyone's game.
Yeah, very, very true. The AVRE still alive? No, he went down, didn't he? He went down. Wow.
Yeah, he's definitely kaput. And Sombra is making that push up north. It's that slow human raver. So Fauci is mixing the Versat troop and fantastic combination.
A move.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is that the Churchills, unless the Churchills can get out of that little wood row area there where he is, he's not going to get any further.
No.
It's going to be literally impossible to get there.
Well, Sombra really needs to get his anti-tank up to, lower up all the tanks so he can move up the infantry in a rather simplistic manner.
We want to check back into the south. Ooh, it's going to be a very, very interesting call-in. Where's that call-in coming from? Ooh, it's a 380!
Oh, boy.
Not going to do enough immediate damage in my mind, but it's definitely going to make those guys need to change their pants.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the 9th is fighting over that square forest still. And it's just absolute bedlam. As that American mortar is just pinning everything down.
Well, not just the American mortar, there's also that GMC.
Oh yeah. That's really gonna put a hole in the German lines.
Oof, and unfortunately, that off-map call-in just completely obliterates that 10-man squad. It hit it 3 places exactly, again and again and again. Another call-in, it being called a little bit too short there. At least my thinking, anyway.
Really, he just really wants to play more half-track dead.
To be fair, I can't blame him.
I know, it's definitely been a pain in the ass.
Checking back into the north real quick to see how that push is going. It's slowed down a smidge. But again, those 396s, I think those 396s are what's kept Sombra in this and actually is allowing this too.
Yeah, one of them might go down to Sexton, not Sexton, 25-pounder counter battery fire. It's really just a battle of artillery up north between both of these infantry-ish divisions.
The mortar half track. Okay, 380 is hitting all around it, but not really doing anything with it. There we go. Wow, that's a lot of freak out. Luckily for 4th Armored there, there's only one shell that impacted on those 5 units. If that had been any more concentrated, he probably would have had a lot of casualties there.
Yeah. Indeed, indeed. But 9th, I mean, he's taking lots of casualties still, but he's still holding on against 4th Armored, you know, aggression, which is going, you know, pretty good. It's just now down to his Panzer IVs. Try and knock out his armor.
Well, one of them's going to go down between the... Oh no, Abrams. Can Abrams not see him? He can see him now.
Got 105 though, he's
yep.
Returning shots.
Well, we have another off-map call-in coming to the south from Mickeey. Oh no, Mickey's deploying him more centrally. Okay, that kind of makes more sense. No, to be fair, it's surprising that 2 Fallschirm divisions are standing up to really 3 mechanized divisions.
Yeah, I mean this is a pretty good map for those Fallschirm style divisions. As you know, it's not completely open. I mean, in the middle, we haven't really paid much attention, but Mickeey, he's holding. I mean, he's not really gonna gain much ground, and KixMax isn't really being too aggressive either. But it's really gonna come down to, I guess, use of both of Sombra's and Mickeey's air power. Especially in sea phase now, as Mickeey has all points to buy airplanes.
Question is, will he?
Well, yeah. Really, I mean, down south it's kind of tough to use him because he got his bloody M15s. And that's where he really needs his B1s down south to try and knock out American armor. But that just won't be the case. And we just got a lot of 4th Armored infantry pushing through. It's maybe enough to break the 9th lines.
Yeah, I would certainly expect it to be. But Mickeey is going to call it a first 380 blow up over here in the center part of the map. Well, there's the infantry out of the way.
Did he maybe try and push through here? That's a better question.
He might be able to get enough to get back to 50-50, but you're not doing much more than that.
Yeah. Still the Germans, they need... I mean, if they just get a plus run right now, they'd be doing pretty good. But still, it's really anyone's game at this point. You're seeing a bit of a breakthrough from KixMax in the north and middle section. Got a nice little camp group, so to speak.
Yeah, and Mickeey, I think, is concentrating all his forces to the south. You're seeing right now... that off-map's dead. That's got nothing there. So Sombra is actually making some push to the north, too. We can just see the weight of fire is absolutely ridiculous. It's almost this desperate line kind of being constructed between a couple of rifle squads, and really just with 25-pounders.
Yeah. Churchill, Mark 6 being brought in to hold the line as well. This is getting pretty tight here. Up north, 15 Scots is starting to run out of steam a bit.
You know, we do have a flak 88 in the center part of the map, though, too.
Yeah. Be enough to hold the choke point, at least, for now.
Yeah, I would think so.
Unless it gets bombed. First it gets bombed, I mean artillery. But there's no artillery nearby, so he should be good.
B1 coming to the center. He's going after the Shermans, and then the Staghound AA.
And he does get run. And there's Flak 88 opening fire on the Ram 2. But
Yeah, he doesn't see him just yet.
Yeah.
No, he's going after those chasing Spitfires, which I'm not sure why I would turn an ME-109 ground attack back into 2 Spitfires, but okay.
I think he's gonna get out. No,
nope.
no,
not a chance.
No.
Okay, B1's got to pull out, guys. Pull out the B1. No.
Come on, Mickeey.
B1's
Your pull-out
die
game
too.
is not strong.
He's not. He's gonna get roasted here.
No, Spitfire. No,
What?
no, he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine.
2 kills. 2 kills on this. No, wait, never mind. Here we go.
Oh, no. Ah. I thought the 88 was gonna get the, like, the neck. Oh, no, the other 88 gets this done up. But will the B1 get out? The goddamn 4th armored meat grinder? Yes, sir. Oh, damn, that is a lucky B1.
Check it back to the north, where we have 1.5 billion everything else. By the way, ground attack ME-109 takes out the Churchill.
Yeah.
So at this point, there is nothing to stop this slowly flowing tide of red.
Yeah, it's just like an amalgamous blob worth of stuff. Like, Sombra hasn't really lost anything. He's just getting building and building and building and building. And now we're just seeing the results of that. There's just so much goddamn shit. Like, jeez. We got everything thrown in that ball. We got Hodgkisses, Renaults, Fallschirms, Ersatz, mortars, packs, IG-18, Stoogs. It's just a lot of taste of everything German and a few French things mixed in.
One Flak 88 goes down, second one's getting freaked out a bit by all the bombs that have been coming his way, but Opel Blitz is coming on forwards trying to plug up that gap. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. 2 spots of infantry with AA as well as Shermans.
Mm-hmm.
And incredible calls for help in the north. He knows he's overmatched.
Yeah. Sombra is maybe enough to push through. At the same time, Kix, even though up north, in bloody hell, incredible. You know, he's losing ground. Kix is meant to, you know, at least reverse the tide a bit by taking the middle, and he's pretty much got that entire middle section now under his control. That's gonna be kind of annoying to slowly take back, and if he manages to maneuver his rain down south and try to flank 9th, that would be really deadly.
Well, that Flak 88 is going to go down because courtesy of the Sextons. But at the very least, they're going to be pushed back rather heftily.
Oh yeah. Do not mess around with Canadian 3-star Sextons. Oh no. Just, like, at reload, that's like 3 seconds. Nuts.
I'm just stuck with rapt attention at this fighting in the north. Like, I am shocked.
I can't even tell what's going on.
No, it's just this, again, I mean, we have Ersatz Truppen who are running out of ammunition. That's how long he's been keeping some of these guys up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think up north is just, like, you know, select everything and attack move sort of ideal. I mean, without much stuff, you can't really micro it.
But you know what? Look at the orders. He definitely has gotten some kind of idea there.
Okay, yeah.
And more stuff's going into the meat grinder as well. So you have 4 more squads coming in. We have a supply truck to kind of keep these artillery pieces up and running. And while that 88 is going to live for a little bit longer yet... was this the 3? Oh, it's a 210 column, that's why. Alright, wow. 17 pounder to the north goes down. The Churchill's basically the only thing keeping everything back. And really, the second that this artillery finds its range on top of them, I wouldn't want to be them either.
Same. You're also seeing an 88 being brought in up north again. I think he's going to deploy it. Yeah, it's not going to deploy that aggressively, actually. Honestly, even though I don't really think it's a good idea to deploy 88 aggressively, up north now would be the time to do so.
Well, we have Shades of Corbeau. We have a couple of L6s coming to the fight.
Oh yeah, we have bloody first Fallschirm. I haven't seen any L6s till now. That is
surprising.
Rather surprising, yeah. You know, it's usually like the immediate A-phase unit you get, and you try to tank rush into your enemy spawn and hope for the best. But that's a cool bow ray.
Yeah, and honestly, on this particular map, that's not going to happen.
Yeah. But still, it's just, the Germans are getting that slow +1. Really thanks to Sombra up north. I think it's really going to come down to whether they can pop his Pimper in the middle. If they can do that, yeah, they could probably get a victory. Up north here, we've got a bunch of rocket runs. Rocket in array.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a pimple that's the issue. Yeah, and Incredible calls for aid again. He's not getting a whole lot of it.
No, I think, yeah, I mean, Kix is definitely very much focused in the middle, because that's pretty important to hold him. 4th armored down south. He's starting to lose a bit of ground now. Starting to run out of stuff. But Abrams is still alive, yo. He's managed to survive.
Yeah, he still has a decent amount of ammunition, too. Oh, wow. Tiger has a jam down south. He's got to pull that bad boy back.
He does. He really does need to pull that back. He can't afford to lose those Tigers this ninth. If you want to get two of him, those are only heavy tanks.
And here is, I think that pimple you were talking about, I think it's slowly getting popular. Up there, moving on in. So, Staghound, he'll be the first to feel the sting.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. The L6s are they just going to make their end rush around trying to get the ram from the side? Because it's not going to go well.
That's not going to go well at all.
Oh no, they're just engaging that rifle squad. Yeah. That makes more sense.
Popping out little pimple, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
but look down at the foot. Look at that. Look at that. All that territory that suddenly just opened up.
Down south, yeah.
Yes.
Cav Scouts and the WC. This is getting really close. There's only 10 minutes left, and still really can't be anyone's game.
Yes, sir.
Like both sides, I can really start getting an idea. Both of them getting pretty desperate now, and trying to win this goddamn match.
Well, the Germans don't hold this back. The Allies get off the beaches, so.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, this is really quite perfect how the Allies are set up. How they're on the beach side of the map. That's really perfect.
Panzer up there, moving to the north. Oh my gosh, get back in Sombra.
The Firefly goes down.
Oh, the Firefly went down? From what, the L6 or the 38?
I think it was probably the 38. I want to say it was the L6.
Oh, so the pack, sorry, the Gerlich. No, Gerlich. Oh no, it's a Gerlich and there's a 38. There's two of them.
Yeah. It's probably one or the other. But damn, that's a good kill. And the Ram is also gone, I believe. Stop zooming in and out. We do have more Shermans coming in, so that's going to be rather tough.
It is, but at the same time, to the north, I think we'll see that +1 again in a second for the Germans. Yes, we do. And these 17-pounders are not like some of their other Allied divisions. They get no HE.
Oh no! Oh no! They're kind of buggered when the infantry start knocking.
Now Mickey calls for aid. He realized he cannot hold the line. And that might be why we get another Stug in. We're getting the... Oh, yeah, okay, so P4 is moving on in to kind of help stem the tide there.
Yeah, Lauw's going to respond in kind. Mickey's been holding him down south. Lauw's going to help him in the middle where he needs it.
Wait, look at the north. We have this crazy furball that's ready to happen. Spitfires, ME-109s, a B3's coming on in. There goes one kill.
Absolute nuts. Absolutely nuts.
We're going to see... There's at least going to be 2 kills here coming on through. That's one on the Spitfire. And this other Spitfire's going to die as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a German victory in the air for sure. That's exactly what they need.
He's not getting the... not taking the run on him.
Huh? He doesn't want to risk it.
Surprising.
Oh no, he's going for strafing on the 25-pounder instead. But Sombra, he is making loads of territory up north.
Well, and this Fallschirm is going to go and just blow this Churchill from the back.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go. Boom. We could see a +2 here in a second. That would be rather surprising to me.
Yeah, and the Axis need that +2 right now if they want to be, winning the match.
Can we take a quick look at the 4th Armored Artillery Park? We have all 4, we have 5 GMCs, M12s.
Why do you take...
I've never seen that many. I've seen like 1 in a given map.
I'm usually like, okay, I take like 1 card of C-Phase M12s. I'm playing about, Aggressive Armor Division, but... Dude, if this was Steel Division 2, there'd be no defensive fortifications left.
No. Can we just say, I'm so excited for that. That's so cool.
Yeah. I'm really excited for it, because it's gonna make, like the Avra actually gonna be able to fulfill its actual job of blowing up bunkers.
Yes.
And crocodiles and flamethrower tanks are gonna be really useful for dealing with those sort of fortifications. It's great!
Yep.
Natural charges, all of that.
I could not be more excited for this game coming out.
I
won't lie. When they're like Steel Division 2, I was like, okay, I like Steel Division 1, but let's see how we can do this. There's a lot of new innovations coming out, guys, and I can't wait for it.
I'm stoked. I'm absolutely stoked.
The pimple's getting popped, my friend.
Oh god, the Shermans have been forced to run away, and
That's
they won't
one
be fighting another day.
There's the +2. P4's got a nice little side shot here. Oh my gosh, he's going after... There we go. That's another kill.
Damn.
And the M12 GMCs, well, they're just firing everywhere in a desperate attempt to keep the Germans at bay, but I don't think that's going to happen. We actually have a SPA trooper rush coming down south as well.
What? I think 9th has run out of infantry. That's probably it.
That's probably it. And the Canadians are almost back inside the sea. They've almost been pushed back to the sea.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
especially up north.
Interestingly, when the D-Day landings did happen, that was the entire plan. So, okay, we didn't stop them on the beach, but at least we can wave them back. There's a massive, massive wave. And I want to say, I want to say it was the British beaches who got hit pretty hard by a couple of German spoiling attacks. I might be wrong.
I think so, yeah. It wasn't like the German doctrine was to, like, let them come inland and then fight them inland instead of trying to push them back off the beaches immediately.
There were armored columns waiting to redeploy. That was the whole Rundstadt thing. But then Allied air power just absolutely murdered anything that moved.
Yeah. I remember like hearing like a few stories of like Allied pilots at D-Day and they're flying around like, oh boy, they're ready to go, and they're just flying around doing their like fighter patrol sorties and there's just nothing. There's nothing to do.
Yeah.
It's like completely anticlimactic on, you know, bloody D-Day. No planes to shoot down.
A couple of hedge-hopping kind of troops, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Ooh, kangaroos. I think it's a... Oh my gosh, it's going to be a field day here. For Wolverine and 2 kangaroos. Looks like the Australian wildlife is going to go down quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Up there, it hits something with a beautiful long-distance shot. We're going to see another one of those, or no? No, we see discretion is better part of valor. And I think the Germans might have this in the bag.
Yeah, they pretty much got the Allies in full retreat at the moment. It's, up north and in the middle. 4th Armoured still holding on, but not really much left. It's really just down to a goddamn artillery park. That is such a cheesy artillery park. It's like, you know how expensive our artillery park is, Carl?
Like 1,000 points by itself?
Yeah, it's 1,000 points and just goddamn tropes. I can't even, like, speak and how crazy
it's weird to me. And you're saying that 4th Armoured's holding its territory? You know...
Not much anymore.
Yeah, and I think, and why? Is because they called in all that artillery instead of calling in tanks.
Yeah. A lot of goddamn artillery.
One more B3 with 1 Spitfire here is going to ruin his day. We're stepping into the attack on that Churchill. And we're probably going to lose a B3, but you know what? At this point, it does not matter.
Oh.
It has cost the Germans inestimable lives here, but they are shoving back on those Allies. The Allies have nothing left.
Mm-hmm. And Sombra almost has the spawn point up north under his control. Churchill does go down. And it is very close to getting that spawn point. It's just Rifleman stopping him. But
so, player of the match has to be Sombra, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's definitely man to capture that northern side, I'd have to say. But at the end of the day, all players have been doing like a pretty good job, like contributing to the battle. Like this has been a really damn good match.
Yeah. Well, we promised you a real thriller there, but KixMax's supply trucks, all of his universal carriers, his commanders. He's got to have like nothing left in terms of units as well, doesn't he?
He's got the Panzer IV.
KixMax is tapped out. He's got a couple of units that are all surrendering.
Yeah, the Panzer IV is just making a raid downtown.
And +3, so yep, salsasut comes out, and there's going to be a tap out as well from Monsieur Inkredyble. And, wow. I honestly was expecting to go differently from the way that match started.
Mm-hmm. But they managed to pull them back in the end. Yeah, Sombra getting a really good KD advantage here. Jeez, that was quite a nutty KD. Like, over 2 to 1. And if we just look at the history...
It's a madhouse.
Yeah, it's a 3v3. It's absolutely nuts.
There is there's a 1/3 Fallschirm B1, Fehrenbacher. He's got a Sexton, a Sherman, a Staghound, a Ram, and a Wolverine. So he's an instant ground ace right there. That's pretty damn good.
That's pretty good for B1, yeah.
With a Stuck as well, who took out a Priest, a Sherman, a Wolverine, and a Kangaroo, which sounds like the beginning of a bad joke.
And the Panzer IV.
Mm-hmm. That's infantry though, so
oh yeah.
Ground
and
pounders.
This is only like kills for
yes.
They only seen them against Canadian stuff, so they could have killed more, but We will never know unless we go for the history and count everything individually, which we're not going to do. Because that would be another 40 minutes of video.
Yes, and there's a limit to how much you guys take of us talking, I know, so...
Yeah.
But in any case, so that was an incredible game. Nothing else to say about it. And I think that might be it for our coverage for this week for Steel Division 4-1. I don't know, I think I might be trying to plan some Steel Division 2 stuff soon, but I guess that's another discussion for another day.
Yep.
But for right now, he's Rangru.
And you are Colin Ulrich.
Have a great day, everyone.
Bye-bye.